The world knew Jimmy Swaggart as a powerful preacher, Frances Swaggart as the queen of televangelism, and Gabriel Swaggart as the next generation leader. But after Jimmy's passing, things have started to fall apart. Secrets are spilling out, and the public is stunned. The biggest question now shaking the Christian world is, who is Gabriel Swaggart's real mother? For decades, Frances Swaggart was presented as the graceful, loving and protective mother figure. She stood strong beside Jimmy Swaggart through countless scandals and controversies. She was called the backbone of the family worship center. But whispers have begun to circulate, whispers that were long buried under power, money and influence. It all started after Matthew Swaggart's shocking tribute, where he openly admitted to being a hidden child. He accused the ministry of ignoring his bloodline and favoring Gabriel, but what followed shook the church more than anything before. Former workers, old friends of the family, and even ex-members of the church started speaking out anonymously. Stories started appearing on forums, social media platforms and YouTube, all pointing towards one major allegation: Frances may not be Gabriel's biological mother. One former staff member who worked closely with the Swaggart family in the 1980s told sources, "Back then, there were talks behind closed doors. People close to the ministry whispered about Jimmy's connections outside the marriage. There was always gossip about Gabriel's birth, how suddenly he was introduced, how the timelines didn't fully add up. But Frances controlled everything. She had power, and no one dared to speak." Online forums were flooded with similar comments. Gabriel's features never quite matched Frances or Donnie. It was always strange how the ministry avoided mentioning certain early years. Frances was protective but also very controlling, almost like she was hiding something. As the rumor mill turned faster, an old associate of Jimmy Swaggart, who left the church after the 1988 scandal, spoke to independent journalists. He revealed, Jimmy had relationships, everyone knew. The 80s were a wild time for televangelists. Money was pouring in, and temptations were everywhere. There was one woman in particular, who many suspected was involved with Jimmy for some time. Soon after, Gabriel appeared in the public eye, but it was always presented that Frances was the mother. To make matters even more mysterious, several early photographs of Gabriel's childhood are strangely absent from official archives. The Son Life Broadcasting Network rarely aired or showcased Gabriel's early life, the way they celebrated Donnie's or Jimmy's milestones. People have now started questioning why. A viral video recently surfaced where an ex-church volunteer claimed, Gabriel once joked privately in the church cafeteria saying, "You don't even know who my real mom is." At the time, we all thought it was a joke, but looking back, maybe it wasn't. Social media has gone into a frenzy. Hashtags like hashtag Gabriel's real mother, hashtag Swaggart family secrets, and hashtag Frances Truth cover-up are trending. Viewers are demanding answers. Even neutral churchgoers are asking for the ministry to clear the air. Interestingly, Frances Swaggart has remained completely silent. Her absence from recent services and broadcasts has been noticed by many. Donnie Swaggart, normally loud and confident, has avoided public appearances. Gabriel himself has disappeared from social media since the story started spreading. Reporters tried reaching out to Son Life Broadcasting Network for comments, but their requests were declined. An anonymous source from the church's inner circle stated, "Frances is extremely upset. She didn't expect these secrets to resurface. Everything was kept in control for decades, but after Jimmy's death, things are falling apart." Meanwhile, Matthew Swaggart posted cryptic messages online. When one secret breaks, the rest come flooding out. As the controversy grows, many church followers feel betrayed. They donated their money, invested their faith, and followed the Swaggarts for generations. For them, discovering hidden relationships and family secrets feels like a deep violation of trust. A former member said, "We were told this ministry was built on faith and truth, but it's starting to feel like it was built on secrets and control." In the midst of the controversy, supporters of Frances have come forward, defending her legacy. They claim this is a plot to discredit the Swaggart family after Jimmy's death. They believe outsiders are using Matthew's confession to destroy the ministry's reputation. Some even accuse rival churches and YouTube commentators of spreading false rumors for views and attention. Yet, the evidence and stories continue to grow. Former employees recall how Frances controlled every aspect of the ministry. She handled the finances, the broadcasts, the public image, and even who could be on camera. "Frances ran the ministry more than Jimmy himself," said one source, "and she made sure to erase anything that could damage their empire." A group of journalists has now filed a petition demanding a public statement from the ministry. Some have even suggested DNA testing to put the rumors to rest. But as of now, there has been no official comment from Gabriel, Frances, or the church leadership. In the absence of truth, speculations only grow stronger. This story is far from over. With every passing day, more people are speaking out. Every hidden photograph, every silenced employee, and every whispered secret is coming out into the light. The world waits for answers. The congregation demands honesty. The donors want the truth. Is Gabriel truly Frances Swaggart's son? Or has one of the biggest lies in modern televangelism just been exposed? Stay tuned, because the battle for truth within the Swaggart empire has just begun.